Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are looking at a deck that I will go over, but I just call it Agatha Arishem. I think it's really fun, and I say this multiple times throughout the video. This is not a meta-breaking, face-smashing deck. This is a deck that is fun, and it's great for Conquest. I can't recommend giving something like this a shot more. It's so enjoyable. It's just a great time. Agatha kick some freaking butt. Sometimes it's our own butts. But I also did not say this in the video. Happy 4th of July, whether you're in America or not. It's still the 4th of July. Unless it's tomorrow or yesterday for you, in which case, happy 5th/3rd of July. We made it to these days. That's it. Enjoy yourselves, and I will be back streaming tomorrow bright and early on Twitch around 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then the same time on Saturday, and then I'm driving back to New Mexico. So hopefully I'll see you there. Enjoy yourselves and have some fun. Have some fun with this deck. Please do yourselves a favor. Oh. Sparkle Pony, welcome to the video. Also welcome to all of you. Today we are going to play a deck that I haven't really seen anywhere, and that's fine. What are they playing? All right, they're playing Arishem. This is a deck that BitTwiddle sent to me. The only difference between his deck and mine is he has Gamora, and I decided to put in Darkhawk because I'm a mean content creator. Ooh, you got Quinjet turn 1. That's pretty good. But I just called this Agatha Arishem, which sounds like complete gibberish, kind of, because it is. The main goal here is for Agatha to win one location with her terrible plays. I don't always care what one it is, but my hope is that with the random nonsense that I get, I can play well enough to just win one other lane. Oh boy. So we have a nice combo in here too. We have Scar plus She-Hulk, Blob, and Darkhawk, all 10 power or higher. And so you can get Scar out relatively cheap later. Holy cow, Agatha. Do you just not care? All right. Also, Agatha can't play herself next turn. So this is a complete Agatha game. This is Agatha's show right here. They are getting all the good stuff that they want. We are getting none of it. Please just play Enchantress mid. Or Blob mid. Enchantress mid. Cersei right? Are you kidding me? Well, you can't win them all. But here's what I'll say. I've taken this on ladder and done really well. I've taken, and like by that I mean I won like a few 4-cubers with it because I just play like I'm improving rounds all the time now. Which isn't really a great strategy, but that's what happened. We're screwed. I can literally lay no cards because Cersei. We'll finish it out. I need a never lucky soundbite that I can play. Because right now all I can say is Cersei. You piece. It's very disheartening. That was an incredibly terrible show of this deck. Why would you do that to me? Every card messed me over, and that's fine. But I also, in the long run, I don't care that much. This is not a deck that I would say you take onto ladder and kick butt with. Please don't. If it's up to RNG, maybe your random number generator is nicer to you than it is to me. But it's a freaking nightmare trying to play anything that's random for me. But look at that. 4 cards from my deck in my opening hand. That's a good start right there. And Mirage is going to get something playable, hopefully. Unless they're having a bad draw as well. Yeah, let's do it. And this is what I like. I feel like Silver Conquest has turned into Proving Grounds in a lot of situations where it's just kind of one and done. Also, even though this is
boring,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter that they're just playing mill. We have so many cards in our deck. I don't even know what they hit, but I bet I won't miss it. Yeah, Quinjet would be good. All right. And that's a terrible place to play X-23. It's a great place to play She-Hulk, though. I mean, there's nothing that Mill can do to me that will actually make me feel like I'm going to lose this game. We could still lose the game, but it's not going to be Mill's fault. Something that would make me very sad is if Blink went out next turn. I just think in a world where everyone's playing like the most competitive, intense nonsense, a deck like this is just fun. It doesn't need to be something that KM will feature on his channel. This is a deck that has worked out really well for me. And it's more fun than I've had in quite a while. And in general, like, that's the best thing that I have to say about Arishem is it's just fun. Everything about the card is fun and enjoyable. It's not going to win any crazy contests. It's not going to be the most consistent climber. But it kind of feels like a test of skill. Like you get a certain number of cards that you can play that you hopefully planned on playing. And then it just gives you some other options. And sometimes those options are going to end up being really good. And sometimes it's going to suck. It's like our hand right now. The main problem we have is X-23 in the left location because Killmonger just sinks our ship immediately. But like we win mid just by doing this, and I mean we could just chuck Scar right and see what happens. Again, you just embrace the crazy chaos. Yep. We just have to hope that this is enough to carry us through. And we just need the... Okay, yeah. Just needed that to resolve a little bit. Go left. Mm-hmm. They can Shang-Chi if they want to. That's it. Victory. I mean, and that's how it friggin' works. And whether he decides to play on or not is up to him. But we'll give Knuckles... I've played against a lot of Destroy. It wasn't Mill like I thought it was. Sorry for boring you. But we'll see. Let's see if we can get through another one. My hope is to play for about 45 minutes and see how many Silver Conquests we can either trounce or get our butts kicked in. Either way, this is probably how I want to play Conquest. At least the lower levels of Conquest moving forward. I'd love to take this through like Proving Grounds, Silver, Gold. I just don't know if it's possible. It's not that good of a deck. It just works sometimes. Alrighty then. And because they don't know what I'm doing, like they could look at my deck and be like, oh, he's Fastos. Sorry, not Fastos. He's Arishem. I have Fastos in my hand. ADD took over. But I don't think people are like, oh, he's running Agatha. He's not going to snap at me. Okay. Icebox, really? That sucks. Icebox is a problem. Our curve is pretty bad right now. That's not really what I wanted to play, though. need to remember that Blink is super gianted. Okay. All right. This could be bad.
Squad's still a little light.
We need a small card. Because we need to be able to play Blob plus something else, and it's not going to happen. Because Blob is just going to get blinked away now. So I guess we go for Boop. Boop. Hope and pray. And mid is going to be weak, so we got to try and do something with it. I don't know. I don't know if it'll work. I think if there's a card to cut, just because Agatha is not the most intelligent AI I've ever experienced, maybe Blink is a good one to get rid of. Because a situation like that, there were a variety of other cards that made more sense. Or just soaking, you know? Holy Ultron. Alright, well, we lose. We don't even know what they have mid, so... And then Blink. I mean, maybe Blink will give us a Zola that'll kick some butt, but I doubt it. You can hope, though, right? I mean, even that doesn't actually do anything for us, so... That's fine. Yeah, Darkhawk kicked our butts. Actually, Blink is what kicked our butts. Dude, go home. No. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, sorry. I hit the wrong button. My apologies, my apologies. Retreat. I'm trying to retreat. I can't do it yet. I'm trying. Retreat. Although that opening hand is really good. I find, I don't know. There's a lot of creators that I've seen get really annoyed when it comes to Loki in your Arishem decks. I don't know that I could be mad about that. Arishem gives me Loki a fair amount of the time. So I don't feel like you can be angry if you get a card that you could just randomly get from Arishem. I guess that's kind of just how this deck feels in general, is why not just play with Arishem? And I think the Agatha gives you a little bit of a boost. You get another card in your hand that you know is going to be a good card eventually, maybe, hopefully, possibly, depending on where it's played and if there are destroy locations that she will throw herself into. But this is a fun opening hand, though. I like this. Another Arishem player. And again, let me say this, because there's a lot of content creators that are going to be like, this is a 80% win rate deck. This is a like 50% win rate deck, but when you win with it, you win an entire conquest, because no one was expecting you to play Agatha. No one was expecting you to do dumb things like play Agatha. No one's expecting Agatha, okay? I'm not going to do the dumb thing where it's it was Agatha all along. No, it's RNG all along, and RNG hates me. And that's okay. Does not bother me. Play left, please, you fool. All right, thank you. It does open you up a little bit to some trash talk. You know, Agatha always feels like she's on the opponent's side. I don't know that that's worth it. I guess we'll find out. But you sacked a Quinjet, which could do some real work. All right, I think we morph before we end up leeching. No, let's not. Let's go leech right. That's a bummer. It's a nice Mockingbird. And now we can play Blink and not be too afraid. That is a cheap Scar. Do a bit of this. If we could draw our own Mockingbird, that'd probably be pretty cool. Gilgamesh. That's a blobby. A blobby frickin' boy. Okay. So I think we just shoot for the fences or something. Lots of hoping, lots of praying. Dude, a Mystique. So I didn't know about this, and I would just like to point it out for people that might not be aware. I'm relying on Morph to hit something good. It could hit something garbage, but I gotta hope. We win mid by 1, unless there's Dr. Doom. No. Sweet. You can, if the opponent plays out Blob, you can hit their Blob with a Rogue, and it takes the entire ability from Blob because it has 2 bits of text. It will copy both. I had no idea. The other thing is if you Mystique Blob, it takes all of his effect as well. So I don't know. I guess I just didn't play the cards enough to know that stuff, but I don't know. Hopefully that's helpful info for somebody out there. Maybe there's someone else that didn't know that just like me. Hey, we get to play the whole game.
Oh, snap. Opponent snapped.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do this thing. Did you get Galactus? Now, with this deck, I did think that Kyera might be an intelligent card to chuck in here. Because you do have a lot of 6 drops that you'd like to get out there and keep out there. Bar Sinister, I'm real glad that Agatha is out now. Because that is a location that could really screw some stuff up. I think... Let's see what Valentina gives us. We'll play her over there. Doom. I love Dr. Doom. Bogwells? Oh my dear. I don't know that Jean Grey will ever actually come in handy. But I do think it's going to be important for us to get Scar out at some point in the near future. Something low cost, please. Fastos. And that's not my Fastos, that's Arishem's Fastos. Also, I don't know if I'm saying that name correctly, but I also don't care that much. So, just wanted to get that out there. We're super weak. We're weak to Shang-Chi in the rightmost location. I don't know what they would play mid that would beat out Scar. But final turn, as long as we don't get Mobiused, we'll be okay, I think. And then whatever Fastos gives us, cool. There's a blob. Just stop. We could go Darkhawk left and then Scar mid. Maybe that's a good call. I didn't really do any math on that one. I think we're okay. Yeah. Right, and they have Shang-Chi. I don't have Shang-Chi in my deck. I have only Enchantress, which is out there to deal with other people's to deal with other people's Darkhawks. But I'm not coming across as many Darkhawks as I thought I would. But when you do, you get your butt kicked, you know? Also, when I started playing Agatha the other day, I was at 1,200 boosters, so I've played a fair amount of this deck. I just wanted to point that out. Yeah. I've played the deck. This is just out of this world for me. I've practiced the deck ahead of time. And by practice, I mean, you know, you just kind of hope you get what you need. And that's about it. You're gonna get what you need. Crack into a nice cold Red Bull. Not a sponsor, but I drink enough of it that it should be.
No, I'm ridiculous.
Binger. Not Binger. Alright, it is Arishem. No Agatha. Ha! Foolish one. Martyr. What a card. I mean, we could get Mockingbird out next turn. And then we could play Namor in a horrendous location. And then we could blink the Namor into something. And then Agatha will play herself. Quinjet turn 1. It's a nice turn of events right there. Woo-wee. We are going to lock up that mid location immediately. With dubious cards. It doesn't even matter if they try to mill me. It doesn't. Nothing matters. Enjoy that jug. You'll never expect where I'm going to play my cards because I can't even call it. So, booyah.
I still believe in heroes.
All right, Agatha. Okay. I mean, another cool thing is with our Darkhawk and the fact that we're running Agatha, we beat theirs, you know? And they're getting some good stuff. I guess we don't beat theirs if we don't get Blab. We did not get Blab. I know, it's pretty cool, right? You didn't see that one coming, did ya? I'll play it out. I snapped. I'm not here to try and do anything amazing. I'm here to see what I can make happen. The Martyr mid makes me a little nervy. Oh my gosh, double blob. All right, we win a location. I'm not gonna run. He didn't snap on me. He should have. All the stars aligned for that guy. So we're gonna finish this one out. I will snap immediately again. Because again, part of the surprise is now ruined that it's Agatha making the dumb plays, so he could probably play around some of that stuff. But, I mean, my chances of drawing Blob or Darkhawk should be a little bit higher because Agatha is in my starting hand. Not with Lechuglia, though. Lechuglia. That's just going to mess us over immediately. Also, Silver Samurai, probably not going to do anything good for us. His draw seems better than ours immediately. Black Swan is cool. Doesn't do anything for us. Oh no, and Silver Samurai freaking hits Darkhawk, right? Please give me a different 4-drop and then don't ruin my Darkhawk. Crap. That stinks. It's not very good for us. Right, I mean, our Agatha is going to end up in the rightmost location, and this is the way that I am playing this game moving forward. I'm going to assume they don't have the counters that they need. Because if they can draw the stuff that they need consistently, good for them. but it should not happen on a consistent basis. It should be impossible for it to happen on a consistent basis. And he already drew Shang-Chi last game, I think. Can't remember. I've played too many of these in a row. I mean, we don't have really a commanding lead anywhere. So, boom, boom, hope and pray. That's a huge bummer right there. Like, that's not cool at all. Nocturne, come on.
You piece.
I cannot make good things happen. It's fine. We'll just concede. His luck was better than our luck, and that's fine. But I feel like that's how this goes, is like when I win, I didn't lose any cubes. When the opponent wins, they didn't lose any cubes. I don't know. Again, if you're still watching this and you're like, this deck sucks, you skipped some parts where I said this deck is not going to be a meta-breaking monster. It is a deck that is fun, that will get you through some conquests, and that's about it, okay? Don't freak out and look at me and be like, wow, this guy thinks this deck is amazing. There's a fly! Dude. I don't know if you guys saw that fly. It was as big as a house. Super good draw up front if we can get some cards out early. That'd be pretty sweet if we could. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm looking for. Clog up the mid with raptors. We don't need extra energy at all. Oh. Okay, we have two lanes that we're really gonna hyper focus on, I guess.
Hey, you found a rook.
All right. At least we get to play a fair amount of the game out. That will be nice for us. I feel like Agatha makes plays that are the least intelligent plays I've ever seen in my life. So we are forced to win left and right, no questions asked. We'll go for Blob. Blob is interesting too. I'm hopeful that most people know this at this point, but with Blob, you can see all the cards that he eats, so you know what got taken away from you. Right. Wow, pretty good stuff there. Our options kind of suck. And again, we'd love to play Blink, but Blink... Mm-hmm. They have extra energy. They will win mid, and it doesn't matter. They could play a big frickin' Hulk. We just gotta hope that they play left. They don't need to, though. They could just play right and win. Could have reversed the order on that prop. No? All right, good. Grasping at straws on that one. Okay.
Victory.
That was a good try. That was good. Again, really good at winning the first round of Silver Conquest. Struggling a little bit to get beyond that. You're gonna keep playing? Okay. My time's running out. I got 4th of July stuff to do. We got Adam Warlock, which a lot of people are putting into their decks anyway.
Opponent snapped.
I'll snap on you as well. It doesn't do anything, but we'll do it. I feel like I've seen some people complain about proving grounds like farmers. People that go in and just, I don't know, let a few runs round, a few rounds run. And then, why would you go there? You're gonna play on Castle Blackstone, fool. Oh well. And then they retreat. And I'd never experienced that because I never play Conquest. Oh boy, did I experience it yesterday. It is just boring. It is so sad. It is an unfun experience all around. I know unfun might not be a word, but I don't care. Black Bolt? Left? Colossus mid, of course. Foolish me! All right, this one's gonna probably be a loss. Why would you not get rid of Mount Vesuvius? The extra turns are gonna help me, I think. All right, so it's an Agatha turn. We got Shang-Chi. Shane is in the building. Shane is a reference to the live stream that I do, where someone was trying to correct me on the pronunciation. Wow, what a weird play. I mean, you did it. Right. Their hand is getting smaller. Again, we're always trying to rely on Agatha to at least attempt to win one location.
It's clobbering time.
All right, mid, as long as I can math, should be doable. Ew. And as long as I can math means, well, I don't know. I don't actually know how much energy they used. That's a good amount, a fair amount of power left. Okay, all good. And we will finish out this Silver Conquest, and then I need to be done because I need to cut up the video and get it out there. But I don't have Untapped open. I don't have stats for this deck. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think. And honestly, like, the majority of the deck can be replaced with other things. It's not a big deal at all. I think even having Crystal in here could be helpful. I've seen people, and that's just so that you draw your own cards. There's a lot of other cards. I know that Cozy and a few people have been saying to put in Coulson. I've seen a lot of Mirages, which might just be from Arishem, but I don't know. The deck is moldable, but you just want Scar plus Blob, Mockingbird. She-Hulk is great. Darkhawk is great. I'd say Blink. Maybe you can just ditch. But I think the Shell, having Agatha kind of be in charge of the first 4 turns or so, works out pretty well. All right, so they are not playing Arishem. Just a note, if you click it too early, the cards haven't popped up in the deck yet. So, I don't know. And I'm really, I'd love to get through this as quickly as possible. For my family's sake. Mindscape. Intriguing. Interesting. Ooh, and they can actually take advantage of wave now. Good for them. All right, Aggie, here we go. It doesn't really matter where Agatha plays herself, I don't think.
I am Iron Man.
Okay, good. Probably don't want to play Destroyer. Just a thought. Boop. Boop. There are so many flies in my space. Thank you. I do kind of wish you'd gotten rid of Great Web, but it's only because it's my least favorite location in the entire game. And we got to be careful with the plays now. All right, sweet. I'd love something to end the mid location, but it's not going to happen. If we blink, we just end up blinking Darkhawk into a which could be Blob. Might be worth it. Because the Darkhawk is not going to really do that much work for me, I don't think. Could be Arishem as well, but whatever. Galactus, got it. Really good stuff there. Really, really good Galactus.
Opponent snap.
You can snap. I wanted that a while ago. I don't know if they understand how much power I can put out, though.
Behold my mighty hand.
Oh, they're good. They win, I think.
Behold my mighty
Oh,
hand.
we did it!
Victory.
Hey. That's the right way to end this, right? Dude, we friggin' did it! All right, we secured a gold ticket. Not a paid actor, by the way. Not at all. That was fun. Dude, this is such a weird card. It's the most fun, and I know a ton of people have said this, it is the most fun I've had with Marvel Snap in a really long time. Someone said that they're excited to see the Sandman ramp, whatever stuff from me eventually. We'll get there. It's such an interesting way of playing the game that it doesn't even feel like it's Marvel Snap. Like, it feels like the weirdest draft mode that's ever existed. Now, I did go through 4 or 5 silver tickets to get 1 gold. So it's not a good deck, all right? I'm not saying it's a good deck. I'm saying this deck is fun and it works for me when I needed to do stuff. And I don't like Conquest, but it is totally playable with this setup for me. So, I don't know. If you made it this far in the video, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Make good choices. Remember, you're going to have a great day whether you know it or not. And as always, peace.